Hello and good morning. Let's trade. All right, the first thing we want to do, and I do this every morning, is just look to see what the night owls, the guys in the middle of the night, decided to do. See if they've picked a trend. Are we going up? Are we going down? Do we have anything to work with yet? It's 6:57:23 and pretty fresh chart. So I usually try to hold off till about 7 or even a little bit after in my time zone, which is Mountain Time US, before I really start pulling the trigger. And the reason for that is I want to see if we can get like some momentum going in the right direction. So let's take a look. Alrighty, so we've got decent volume. Last candle 396. It bottomed out right here. Look at that big spinner right there and starting to go up. So, you know me. I like to draw lines. Might as well draw a line. Whoops, not there. Yeah, right there. I think it's probably more like this. So, no trade right now. What we're waiting for is potentially this to maybe flush back just a little bit, get into this line area, and then we'll go along. It does seem like the chart wants to go up overall, but remember yesterday it went up and then it just really went down most of the way. So if we looked at, that's just like the quick chart from like 6:30. But I think if you looked also from here to here, look, we've got another option. Based off that option, we probably ought to sell, right? Yeah. Let's do it. Let's get in the market. Let's sell it. So, this morning, I'm going to start out with 2 units. We're going to do a 10 pip profit, 10 pip loss, and 3, 2, 1, send it. Boom. We are in the market. We are here to play. So, now we just wait. Let's go. So, I think we might have guessed right. That big trend going down seems to be the right trend. We have a couple little spinners and a nice strong red candle. We're now 2 pips into the money, which isn't a lot. We're just getting the ball rolling here. But if we do continue playing along this line right here, then our take profit is for sure a reasonable option. But, I mean, that's a nice strong red candle. And that seems to be a great overall trend when the volume really picked up. You can see if you look down at the bottom about 4:30, 5 o'clock, that's when the volume hit and kind of maintained through there. So, I don't know. I think we got a chance of getting this thing to, did you see that bubble I just blew? I think we got a chance of getting this thing to go all the way down. 3.7 pips in the money. All right, this thing has gone nothing but sideways since we placed a trade early on this morning. Look at this big old junk of blues and reds. Nothing exciting is happening. The line we drew obviously is out of place, but really where do you move it to at this point? So we're just going to kind of hang out and see. We had this kind of at 1986, it hit kind of a ceiling and it bounced it several times and it's coming back down. So we are actually in the money, 1.5 pips. So there's a chance this thing will roll back down into the cash and close back out deep, but pretty slow going here for the last half hour, 45 minutes. All right, guys, game on. Look at this. It finally tipped over, rolled off the edge. We're 5.5 pips in the money, halfway there to closing out. And I seriously think this one's got a chance of rolling home. So, yes, red, 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 red. The line obviously doesn't matter. We could move it to wherever we want. But down is still the trend since this morning. So I think this thing's going into the money. And then once we get there, I can't wait to start looking at the next trade. All right, so that didn't work out. Down and up. More of just this kind of back and forth, up and down. Reds, blues, reds. Like there is like, it's hanging out inside a 5 pip channel. Like literally there is no, I mean, we got good volume, 450, but there is no pushing, no trend, no general direction. I mean, you could still call it generally down since this morning, but I'll tell you what, that thing is barely moving at best. So what the heck? What the heck, Forex? How about this about face? Look at this thing. We went red. It was looking pretty good. And then it's like, see ya. I'm Elon Musk going to Mars. Holy smokes. That thing went straight up. Look at this dumb little sideways market again. I'm tired of the sideways markets. Let's go. I'd be surprised if that thing doesn't get stopped out. You know, if you look at it from here, you can make an argument for up. If you look at it from here, you can make an argument for down. Really? You know what that means? It's sideways. It's like nothing. Inside a 20 pip corridor, no action either way. This thing has as much chance of going down for a take profit as it does stopping out in 2 pips. Because it's just not moving. I'm only turning on because I think this is about to, oh, it just closed out. All right, that's our first loss for the day. See ya. Wouldn't want to be ya. I think that's going to reset back and come back down. So what we're going to do is we're going to jump back in and we are going to sell. I think we were trading for 2 contracts. So we're going to go to 4 with a 10, 10, 3, 2, 1, send it. Yeah. Honestly, I'm only just playing, I'm playing the current, the backflow off this big candle. I think it's got as good a chance as anything to come straight back down and hit this line, which by the way, the line, it's irrelevant. See you later line. You're not doing us any good. That was a big, strong run up and everyone just went and sold. So, all right, so you can see there's always a little bit of pullback after a big, strong candle, whether it's enough. It's really just pulled back to break even so far. So just getting going. I'm hoping this thing pulls back hard. We're like 1 pip into the money right now. I can't see it just taking another big jump. That's usually, I mean, who knows, right? We just don't really know. But I think the volume is in our favor of a nice pullback to snag our 10 pip profit. All right, so we've actually had a pretty decent pullback and we are 5 pips into the money, starting to roll down. I would really like for this thing to slip in just another 4 pips and close out at a profit, get out of this double down and move on to a new trade. Although I don't know what the new trade would be based off we have this 20 pip channel that we can't really get out of. So maybe we're gonna get this pull back, hit it. We only need another 5 pips, but 5 pips on these flat markets might as well be 100. It sure feels like it. Cuckoo, it's really weird. We have decent volume, we just don't have any trend. This really can't decide what it wants to do. I mean, we've got a big tall up, then a big tall down, and then 3 back to just back and forth. Just the tug of war trading. Nobody knows what to do, where to go, how to play it. I'm saying just go down 5 more pips. That's all I'm saying. Go down 5 more pips. I think we're gonna get there, but I don't know. If this doesn't close out, and then it's like 8:37, right? You can see the clock. If this doesn't close out by 9:30, I don't know. What do you do? What do you do? You just close it, take your loss, let it sit over the weekend. Who knows what will happen over the weekend, right? This is the fun part about trading. It's just so exciting, and you really have no idea what to do. Okay, this thing's starting to move. It is now starting to tip over. We're 4 pips away from winning. Come on, baby. Hit the motion in the ocean to the take profit. You can do it. It's thinking about it. It's only got to go 4 pips. I mean, honestly, I could sneeze 4 pips. So let's go. Let's do this. All right, we're getting the momentum. Look at this. We're like 2.5, 3 pips out, and it's going down. I feel good. I feel good. Come on, baby. Just grind it. Grind it hard. Down. Be nice to get this at the 4 pips. You know, on the double on the double down, because when you start jumping into 8, 16, and 32, which I'm happy to do, I run the capital that way, but it's way funner when you can just clean it up on the second double down, you know. And I did start with 2 contracts, so this is my first double down into 4, and we only got 1 pip to go. Come on, baby, breach it. Here we go. Ooh, it's so close. Come on, baby, let's go. Kind of pulled back just a little bit, but man, I think momentum is in our favor. If it can just fall 2 pips, you know, just fall. Oh, here we go. It breached it. Come on, baby. I mean, there we go. I don't know about you guys, but that gets me excited every time. Every time. So, thanks for watching, and we'll see ya.